God. Oh my God. Let me close the door. All right. We just came from Transylvania. I am stuffed. How are you feeling, Vito? Oh my
Holy cow, Lou.
Oh my God, yes. We are here, Big Lou and Cousin Vito eat. We're here in East Haven, Connecticut at Transylvania. Transylvania Restaurant and Bar. It's over here by like the Twin Pines area of like East Haven and Branford. You are ridiculous. I can't even describe the experience that we just went through at this restaurant.
Very rare you find a Romanian restaurant.
Yes.
Very rare you have seemingly a Halloween themed restaurant year round.
Yes.
We're here in October, so the vibe is right, the leaves are turning. But I have to say, my bar and expectations were very low. Never been here, and the flavor profile of the Romanian dishes we had was unbelievable.
We ate so much. I can't even expound on how much we ate and how awesome all of this was. All right, voiceover Lou's taking over before this tangent goes on way too long. To put it lightly, the vibes of this place were off the charts to us. Walking in through 10-foot tall werewolves and 20-foot tall skeletons, horror props, and terrifying exorcist statues, the Halloween vibe was immeasurable. And if you get scared from the decorations, well, they're serving up fantastic types of liquid courage on an outstanding cocktail menu.
I was already feeling like we walked into another world when we walked into this restaurant.
Yeah. So, I mean, I walk in with a bright orange. This is my Halloween costume. We started out with the drinks. Oh, yeah, the drinks. We jumped right in with their two signature cocktails, the Blood Martini, which packed a wallop of a punch, and Dracula's Kiss, which is the reason why Vito had these fangs in every scene in this video. If those two drinks weren't enough, though, we also went with their smoky old-fashioned, smoked right there at the bar. That was awesome. And the owner sold me on the black cherry margarita, really based off of one thing.
Black cherries imported from Romania.
Yes, it's soaked in liquor. Honestly, that's all I needed to hear. I could have had about 4 of those, and you couldn't tell me nothing after that. That set me on the path for the rest of this whole recording session. I tell you right now, I mean, you could probably see it in our faces.
Every cocktail we had was, and I did try the Romanian bottled beer they had. All the drinks were awesome.
All right, enough of that. Let's get into the interesting stuff. The food. There's not many places that we go to and we get a smorgasbord of stuff. Everything that we got today hit. Starting with appetizers, because you gotta eat before you eat. We grabbed their Romanian meatballs, served with a pickled salad and a Thousand Island dressing, which might be the most unique and delicious Thousand Island dressing I've ever had. Then their baked cascaval cheese, which is homemade, in-house, served with apples and grilled bread with a little balsamic on there. Sweet cheese pulls there, guys. And then what I'm going to call the superstar of the whole visit is called Andre's Way.
We were like, we want some Romanian dishes. And she was like, well, this isn't Romanian, but this is my favorite dish on the menu.
Yes. Shrimp served in a spicy, savory dill garlic butter sauce that made me feel a certain way.
This was one of the greatest. I wish there was like almost like you could thicken it up to like an aioli, so it was almost like a spread on a sandwich. Garlic, dill, some sort of spice, butter. It coated the bread and the shrimp so well. It just like I've never had something with such a broad flavor profile in just like a dipping sauce. And we still had to order entrees, and maybe we went a little overboard. At the recommendations of the staff, we're easily had our arm twisted to try everything.
Yeah. We ordered 3 entrees. Vlad's favorite, an order of Romanian skinless sausage, served with a fantastic French fries and a lovely Dijon mustard. The stuffed cabbage, which I thoroughly enjoyed, filled with a pork and rice stuffing, packed with flavor.
You're gonna like that.
Served with a thick slab of bacon, thick cut, probably like that thick, So good. On top of polenta, which I took and dipped in that dill garlic butter sauce from earlier. It was divine.
The sauce is so good.
And the Wiener Schnitzel, a perfectly breaded and fried set of veal cutlets that practically melted in our mouths.
Oh my God. One unique thing that we should put in on the side note, talking to the owner, they don't have a walk-in freezer that most restaurants have. Everything is fresh, from the vegetables to the meats, other than like,
ice cream.
Like the brisket and the ice cream, like big pieces of meat you get in that you would freeze. Everything here is fresh, which coming to Transylvania, we didn't know what to expect. And my mind is blown. And the desserts, the desserts were unbelievable.
We originally only wanted one dessert, their Vlad the Impaler special, which is 2 human-shaped donuts set on fire, served with strawberry syrup and wild berry jam. But we ended up getting 3 desserts, because that's how we are. We got their Chocolate Haven crepes stuffed with Nutella and topped with ice cream. I'm not usually a chocolate and Nutella guy, but man,
I was dipping the crepes in the donut sauce.
Yeah. And their papanasi, which is a fried homemade farmer's cheese donut with seasonal jams. Seriously, 10s across the board.
No splash.
A phenomenal lineup of desserts.
I would say hidden gem, maybe. I don't know how hidden it is.
You will 100%, if you're coming through East Haven, going to Brantford, it's the sun. The sun, Vito. The whole setup is great. They've got a nice little seating area next to a fireplace. They've got a little banquet room for like parties.
It exceeded all expectations I had driving by a place called Transylvania.
How do you rate the experience that we just went through here?
I mean, you gotta go crazy, Lou. I'm almost thinking, how do you get higher than this? There was not one thing where I felt like, oh, that was a little, that was okay. Usually go to dinner with my wife when I'm not eating with Lou. And almost every dish I had, I was like, oh, my wife would love this.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got to try this. For the experience, you're going to Transylvania to have Romanian food, it's as close to a 10 out of 10 of what you think you're getting.
Our experience is so monumental. Like, this experience is going to stick with me probably like forever. I don't think I've ever gone to a restaurant and experienced everything so well. The staff, incredibly nice, incredibly friendly. I mean, every other place we go to is going to we're going to hold it up against Transylvania, unfortunately. I mean, you give it a 10 out of 10, broke the scale. I'm going to stick on the scale, and I'm going to do 5 out of 5. Because, like, I don't think personally I've had a better experience anywhere. I want to thank the owners of this place. They were awesome.
And letting us film the inside.
Yes.
The ambiance, the interior is unique. Definitely not postmodern, apocalyptic like most of the restaurants we see. It felt like the pub in American Werewolf in London.
Yes, it felt real. That's all I've got to say. I'm pretty sure that's all Vito has to say as he keeps putting his teeth back in. So that's going to be it for the review of Transylvania Restaurant and Bar out here in East Haven, Brantford area. Swing down through here. I want to say this is Route 1. Just pop it in, Transylvania with an I instead of a Y. And if you get down here before Halloween, really get the full ambiance, like the 20-foot skeleton that when I walked out of the restaurant laughed at me. Thank you for watching through this whole video. I don't know how long it is. I'm going to try to make it as short as I can, but still fit as much as I can into the video. If you're already subscribed, you know we love that. If not, hit subscribe, hit like, hit the bell to get notified when we post new videos. Share this to your social medias. Ours are in the description below. That is going to be it. I am Big Lou, and that is Cousin Dracula.
And I want to eat your schnitzel.
What?
The schnitzel was great.
Yes, the schnitzel was great.
I'm a schnitzel guy.